So we're here for another Q&A session. We've just got, I think it's around 10 questions. I'm going to kick things off with the first one from... Hey guys, so we're here for another Renegade Roots interview, and this week we've got Clashmute in. Do you want to introduce yourself, guys?
Yeah, I'm Gaz, I play guitar.
I'm Brad, I play drums.
I'm Pat, I play guitar.
I'm Ryan and I play vocals.
So, how did the band come together then?
So yeah, about 6 years ago maybe, me and Ryan started this as like a little project, just something to do. Had a couple of the members, did a few tracks, got a bit of traction going. Members have left, and we ended up sourcing Gaz and Brad to join us. Pretty new tracks, getting new stuff out there, and yeah, cracking on with it.
We found them on OnlyFans, really weird.
Yeah, you know, really strange.
And how did you all meet?
Me and Ryan met.
In a nightclub. It sounds a lot more suspicious than what actually is, but yeah. On a random night out. On a random night out, decided, yeah.
Ended up getting talking to each other, and then Ryan was on Facebook saying that he wanted to join a band. I had just started, so we ended up inviting him down. He got involved. Gaz, we ended up finding, as I said, on OnlyFans. No, we found him on a join my band when the other members had left. And just like seemed to vibe, like, so we were like, yeah, let's go for it. And then Brad has been cock teasing us for about a year, and he's been in another band. And obviously ended up saying that, yeah, he wants to join in and play some drums for us. So that's how we start off, all came about.
We did actually play a show with Brad as well. We covered, when the other members left, it was like a standing drummer. And kind of from that moment, it was like, that's our guy. So, you know, like I said, we're just trying to like get him on the hook since.
He's always been an honorary member. He was just making it official, sort of there.
Yeah. Playing out to get is what he was doing.
He was for about a year. He was definitely playing out to get.
So you are sort of the first metal band we've had on there as well. So what sort of artists inspire and influence your music?
Here we go.
That's a new question, Ryan.
For me personally, I just love all different genres. Me and Gaz listened to Hadouken on the way here, which is a band from the past who many people who are like 20 under probably never heard of. Obviously, the big bands like Bring Me, Crystal Lake, OG Crystal Lake, Riot, there we go.
Back when we first started, it was very kind of like Parkway Drive influenced, sort of metalcore.
Yeah,
really like metalcore.
Just bands with like loads of energy. Like I'm a big Limp Bizkit fan as well, so we don't start with Limp Bizkit, but we try and throw in like random elements in there.
He's such an underrated guitarist. He's so good.
Yeah.
But what would be individually then your favorite bands of all time? Would you say?
That's a question.
For me, it's got to be Limp Bizkit, I reckon. Just like from growing up, it's like the first band that I kind of gravitated towards and stuck to. So that's definitely like what made me want to get into music. So I would say Limp Bizkit personally.
I'd probably go for something like proper guitar nerd, but like Buried Alive. Absolutely insane guitarist. Love his music, but you know, it's just outside of my reach. But I love listening to it.
I think for me, going back to when I first got into this music in school, probably go Slipknot was one of the first bands that really influenced me. But more recently, I gravitate a lot to more technical metalcore bands like Currents. They're one of my top favourites.
Nice.
And what is your creative process like when writing songs?
Gaz is an absolute riff machine.
Fucking unit.
It's like AI. You just give him a couple of prompts and he'll just throw up about 6 incredible riffs.
Like even though they're pretty much fully formed songs half the time. and then we'll kind of like weed through, see which one we all kind of vibe with, and then we'll kind of expand it out, see which bits need to change, start to go through the process of like making it a full song, how it transitions and stuff like that. Brad will come along and put his drums on it, and then Ryan will come along and ruin it. So,
so what's the vocalist job? Like I've recently got back into a band now, and we're just doing pub covers and stuff, and it all sounds great until I'm screaming down the mic. So what would be for you guys the most standout moment of the band's journey?
I'd say as us four. I mean that we've only done a couple of gigs together since we've started coming back.
Yeah, true.
Trudging all of our gear through the forest for a video in freezing cold for like 9 hours. That was a very bonding moment, wasn't it?
Yeah. Trying to make a music video with a Blair Witch theme. It was very fun.
Yeah. And we lost like quick as well.
Yeah.
The guy was like, I don't know if it's going to work. And we're like, well, it's got to. So we just got
scary.
Yeah. Was that for the video for the Maryland Chronicles?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And I know you've had a little bit in the past. You've had a little bit of radio play as well. Is that right?
Yeah, we did BBC Radio 1 with Alex Holcomb. I want to say her name is.
Right.
Yeah, that's on record. Yeah,
that's on record.
Probably wrong.
If it's wrong, yeah, we had a couple of tracks on there. We're just kind of working at the moment as we're releasing new tracks to send them through to BBC Radio 1 as well, trying to get more airtime. Yeah, that's what we've done in the past.
Yeah, the next one we're about to drop actually took us 2 days to record, like from fully. Like we said, Gaz is like the ultimate riff machine, and he sent me a track, and I vibed it hard. I wrote lyrics to it that night, and then the day after we recorded it. So it was like literally 2 days from start to finish. It was like the fastest we've ever moved on anything.
So it can be quite a quick process.
Yeah.
And at the moment, what would be the dream gig for you guys as you're coming back?
Definitely a festival.
Yeah, festival. Yeah.
I reckon. Like, what's the download one that they do with the
Takeover? Yeah, Takeover. It's nice getting the main thing, but on a realistic journey, then I would say Takeover download would be like the one to go for, because that might be a dream country for probably all of us, to be honest.
Yeah. I know the big ones at the moment, they are sort of download, Bloodstock, and then you've got Hellfest over in France there as well. Yeah. Is the Takeover, is that the competition they used to run?
Yeah, that's the one.
Is like sort of voted for by everyone who's going to the festival. Holding Absence one year. I know Lucas from school. But they're really cool guys, and he's the lead vocalist for Funeral for a Friend at the moment.
Nice. Very cool.
So what one for you guys then, what would be the most impactful lyric in any of your tracks, a lyric that means the most to you?
I don't even know what our lyrics are.
I reckon it's got to be a botchery, maybe.
A botchery?
Bad question, bro.
Recording one of our tracks, and as Brian's kind of going through the lyrics and doing each line, instead of singing the line obituary, you went a botchery.
It's stuck for the longest time. We've always just re-recorded it.
I know, we were actually really considering just gaslighting people into thinking that is how you say it. Just to really just.
Here's what I'd like t-shirt ideas and everything, and I'm like, absolutely not in my experience. Please don't.
No, we should do it, man.
Yeah, get them out. Why not?
Yeah. I don't think for me personally there's any like lyric that's like just like a standout lyric. It's more like song based. I would always say our song In Virtue is the one I've written most. That's like, it's about depression and like mental health, and that's like the one I've tried to like hone in on the most. So I would say that on like a personal level that maybe people can relate to the most. Other than that, we've done like, your typical breakup song, I guess. We all did one of them though. We don't want to be that band. And then we've done like a song that's based off. We got a song called Springwood, which is like based around Freddy Krueger and Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, our video is kind of playful on that, where it's wasn't a bouncy castle and someone dressed as Freddy Krueger. It makes no sense really, but what can you do on a budget?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I've seen people make cardboard suits for robots and everything before now, and like it turns out great because there's the energy that goes into it, isn't it? At the end of the day, you'll find. So I've been having a listen over the last couple of weeks, and something I'm a bit curious about. I was listening to Another Level.
Yeah.
The Simpsons movie sample. It works so well. It works.
Yeah,
where did that come from?
I think it was in the band room as we was writing this. This is, I think, pre you guys.
Yeah.
And as we were doing it, we always had a pause there, and I can't remember which one of us did it, but one of us said that Simpsons line, and we all thought it was hilarious. So when we finally got in the studio and recording it, we said, "Oh, can you just add this line in and see if we can make it work?" And it fits so well. And I was like, you know what, that's it. Like, we sat there doing copyright laws on songs and stuff, and like, oh, can we get
7 seconds, by the way, so it's fair use, so it's fine.
Yeah, fair use. So
But it was really, really clever just going into the breakdown with that as well. It's something I picked up. I was like, I really like that.
Fun one live as well. Like, it always goes down well live.
Yeah, it's so fun.
That bit especially. People will
so talking of live shows and such, do any of you have like a group or an individual ritual before you go on stage?
I wouldn't say they do.
Well, for me, it used to be no more and no less than 3 pints, but that's now changed to more of a Tesco meal deal. So maybe that's the lesson.
We used to had a few drinks and stuff before, but then obviously it's like a workplace, isn't it? Because obviously you've got promoters and people there, so there's no point getting drunk. So we all just kind of mull about, wait for our stuff, watching the bands, and then probably like cheers a sandwich, a little Tesco meal deal.
Just chill out more than anything else, I think.
Yeah.
I survey the toilets of the venue every time because I always end up having to have I don't know how thingy we can be on this.
No, you're good. You're good.
Is that for you?
A pre-gig ritual, let's say.
Yeah.
You don't want to come out when you're like mid-gig, no way.
And what would be your favorite performance memory then?
God, that's difficult, that.
I would say for me personally, maybe when we played Academy, because that was a big deal for me. I wouldn't say it's our best gig because a lot of stuff went wrong in the sense of we had a lot of trouble with the sound. We'd just gone over to in-ears at the time and they completely packed in on us. We're going through monitors, what wasn't working too well. But just to play on that stage, I've seen so many bands like I've grown up on who have inspired me to play on the same stage as them was like a great thing for me. So I would probably say that's my standout gig. But like I said, not my favourite show, but probably just for the stage alone, that would be the gig, I reckon.
I think us four, like, we've only done a couple of gigs, so probably that was a good gig. But I'm looking forward to SummerSlam later on in the year because that's going to be an absolute, that's going to be banging.
Which isn't called SummerSlam anymore. It's
Is
just
it
called
not?
Slammer.
Is it called
Slammer?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
I know.
I just know which venue to turn up at.
I just did 2 days ago, bro. Got dementia, I'm telling you, honestly.
More awesome slam.
Awesome slam. Yeah.
And have you ever had anything thrown on stage? It can either be bad or good.
Ryan.
That's right. I don't think we've had anything thrown on stage, really.
Our last gig we did, a random dude just flew on stage, actually. So I'd say that was like a weird cool moment. I kind of panicked. I'm like, what's going on?
Little Jake.
Little Jake got thrown on. Poor guy.
So yeah, I'd say a guy who was literally like the size of a dwarf got thrown up on the stage.
Yeah, just nice. Yeah. That's a bit of a different one. Normally you'll have like either a bottle or a bra. It is always one of the two. But
for the bras now, we've got Brad in the band, so hopefully we'll start getting
he's a sex appeal.
Yeah,
sex appeal.
Stays him gonna pre-mark. And how do you think your music has changed since you started as a band originally, and since things have started to go in again now?
I mean, us starting as way back when our music was dog shit. Like, it was just tragic. We've removed every trace of it as best we can off the internet. And then obviously we've got Ryan eventually learned how to scream. So then our music evolved into that. We started doing bigger
someone
riffs.
say I'm still learning, but we're doing what we can.
You're doing better.
Doing all right.
Like stage
C grade.
I think especially since Gaz has joined with his intricate knowledge of fucking
everything,
thousands and thousands of riffs, right? And obviously using a lot more synth and stuff like that. So we kind of expanded into that and having a lot more kind of going on in the tracks than previously.
Yeah, he's a bit of a recording whiz as well, I've been told.
Yeah, he pretty much does it all for us.
Yeah, Gaz and Brad are the mastermind on that one.
Yeah, definitely Brad as well. He definitely adds a lot to the masters and the mixes as well.
Yeah.
So it's all them, and me and him just sort of.
Yeah, we just went and say we started it. So what are you gonna do, bro?
So it's all at the currently is all going to be self-recorded, sort of self-promoted, more along that independent route then.
Yeah,
100%. I think that's worked better for us, to be honest, because like I said before about the track we're going to release, that took us like 2 days to do. We can literally wake up one morning and have that moment, go into record, into our band room, record it, and it's done and dusted. And if we've got some like, and if there's any like dodgy takes, which the often is with me especially, we just go back in another day and re-record it, so it's all good. So it's much more rewarding as well.
You're not relying on like an 8-hour slot where you've got to record like 4 songs and get everything right, and then you've got Ryan's usually shitting it beforehand, so he has to like go in and like get everything perfect first time, which now we've got like kind of a little bit of a window for him to warm up, get everything ready, and record anything he needs to.
Yeah. And speaking of recording sessions and things, what upcoming songs and releases have we got coming up from you guys?
I think the next one we're releasing is a song called Rat Boy, which we are just in the kind of final process of getting together and releasing.
Yeah, we're actually doing the artwork for it now. It's done and dusted. They just need to drop it basically. So that should be coming out in the next. It's probably be out by the time this interview comes out, I would imagine. So like from this time of recording, like a week or two, it should be definitely be out there for the video, a lyric video for it done already. So you know, something visually appeasing as well, hopefully. But that's definitely our heaviest song so far. I think it's quite grungy and sludgy. It's like only 2 minutes long, but it just hits hard, especially near the end of it. So
beastie.
It's quite exciting.
Then other than that, we've got a song called Talk Show, which we are still in the process of, but that will be coming out this year. I fucking pray.
I know, we recorded that time ago.
It's been such a challenge, that one, though, and with all the vocalists and things.
So yeah, we've got I think five vocalists.
It's 4 including it. So 4 different we got like 4 feature vocalists on one track basically. We've kind of debuted it live once with all the vocalists minus 1, which we haven't announced yet. So we'll keep that push for now. But obviously that's like the big one. So we want to get it all organized. But trying to get like 5 other guys to like get their schedule sorted for like a music video and like set up and all that stuff. It's just like a bit of a nightmare. And obviously
massive collaboration.
But it'll be worth it when it comes out, hopefully, I reckon. I think it's our best track so far that we've done as a unit together.
It does.
And what gigs are coming up next for you?
The only one we've got scheduled at the minute is our headliner at Slammer, which is in October. So that's probably going to be our biggest show as a band to date, to be honest with you, because we're headlining it, which should be really cool. And that's at Rebellion in Manchester. We're just in the process now of trying to get some warm-up shows for it if we can, hopefully. But obviously, kind of more out of town, because obviously we're from Manchester, and that's predominantly where we kind of play. But we want to spread our wings a little bit and hopefully get some out-of-town shows.
And with that being sort of your first heading gig, and like you said, you want to start traveling, moving a bit further afield, do you think maybe a tour or something like that around the UK might be sort of your next step moving forward?
Yeah, definitely something we can look at. Like, got loads of friends and bands and stuff like that, loads of whom will probably jump on with us. So it's something we'll probably look at collaborating with people in future.
Can't go worse than our first tour, put it that way.
Oh, well, our first time went. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. We're all going to I don't know.
And where do you see the band in the next sort of 5 years?
Bigger and better, hopefully. I would like to hope so, yeah.
Dissolved.
Oh, dead. We don't know yet. We'll see.
Absolutely not.
We were shocked the other day. I sent him a thing of our first gig and it came up saying 7 years ago, and I'm like, nah, there's no way. Yeah. But it was, and I'm like, holy shit.
7 years ago, 6 years ago. 7? Oh, fucking hell. I've not known you for 7 years. That's what
it's grim, isn't it?
Yeah. I kind of just want to see where, just continue pushing, ride the wave, see how big we can see how far we can go.
It's kind of like, I think we've done all right so far, but it's kind of been a bit of a weird one for us, because obviously we started out, we took part in a Metal to Masters, got our name out there, made it to the finals in our first try. And then from there, we kind of rid that wave, and then COVID hit. And obviously, as we know, it took like 2 years away from every band. But in that time, it was quite proactive. So we'd done like our second EP during that, and obviously made sure we like did the best we could with the time we had. So we kind of made that second EP. But then obviously the band members kind of like drummer went away, guitarist left, and it was like, God, what do we do now? So it took like another year or so to find. We didn't want to just jump back into it with random people. And that's obviously, we've took our time, and then we've ended up with Gaz and Brad, which is definitely the right choice. So now it feels like the proper start of this band, and hopefully we can see where we take it.
So almost a case of where you were gaining momentum, COVID hits, you stop sort of that gain, and then it's like, oh, okay, we're kind of back to where we started there. Apart from you'll still have like the following from before who have stayed with moving forward, sort of.
Yeah, definitely.
And how can fans best support you guys at the moment?
Come to shows, buying our shit when we have shit.
Which is another thing we're gonna get.
Talk to us, chat with us online.
Yeah, we've always been quite well with like on that basis. Like we've had a good fan base, you know what I mean? Like we're well supported live. Our merch has always done really well. Like we've not had merch for a while now, so I think obviously we owe that to the fans we've got at the minute, because it's been like 2 or 3 years since we've dropped anything like merch wise. So that's another reason we're going to talk like after this interview and try and sort something out, because obviously we've kind of rebranded. We've not had any merch since then. We've got the music video, we've got all these plans, so that'll be the next step of having obviously merch. So
getting some new merch out.
Yeah.
And what advice would you give for any aspiring musicians?
Don't.
Yeah. It's not worth it.
I reckon just go for it.
Yeah. Live at home as long as possible. Save up all your money so you can buy a decent shirt, and then just go for it.
Worry less about it and just dive into it.
Oh God, yeah. Like people who sit there and panic about it.
Just learn from the process.
And make sure you're having fun while you do it.
Yeah.
The amount of bands that we see that they stand on stage and it's like, do you even want to be here? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't get it. I'm like, what's the point? Like, I can only imagine what your practice is like in your band room if you're that miserable on a stage in front of people.
Yeah, you need to have a laugh with it, because otherwise, what's the point? No one's making real money at this level, so it's got to be as fun. It's got to be fun.
Yeah, we have fun on stage as well.
Yeah, and I guess the energy you put into it as well, when you're bouncing around the stage and everything, you're getting a lot more enjoyment out of it. And that reflects in the performance aspect as well. People will enjoy it more because they've got something to watch as well as listen to.
Definitely.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah. I think it comes across a lot more genuine as well, do you know what I mean? Where you can see when a band's kind of just going through the motions, where you see like a bunch of lads on stage and they're genuinely enjoying what they're doing. I think that just like makes the fans gravitate towards it. It's always what's been appealing to me as a fan. So I've always like have that myself as a performer. So I've always kind of like had that in the back of my mind to make sure I'm putting on a show, like no matter how many people are there, like do the best you can and enjoy it.
That's what's always annoyed me, when you see like if there's not a lot of crowd, if there's not a big crowd there, it don't matter if there's even one person there that's enjoying it. You're playing to them, and they've paid to see or what is come see you perform. And if you're not performing because you think the crowd's shit, that's just not the way. Not the way, yeah. 100%.
Definitely. So the last question here then, if you could collab with any artist at all, who would it be?
I mean, me personally, Will Ramos. That'd be sick. But yeah, no, I don't know.
I think the obvious one would have to be Bring Me. They're like the biggest band going at the minute, do you know what I mean? Like that'd be obviously insane. Like, is it realistic at this point? Absolutely not. But you know,
no, he did do that song with what's her face, Lotus.
Well, no, we don't.
They cancelled him. I mean, he's done stuff with smaller bands. So,
true.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I'd say probably Buster from Humanity's Last Breath and Throw.
Yeah.
Just because he's amazing, and I'd just love to be able to just see his process when he's recording and stuff. He's just.
Mine would also be Ryu from Crystal Lake. Well, he's not from Crystal Lake now. He's from Gnosis, but he actually follows me on Instagram, so you never know. I am a kind of a stan.
How many videos have you been in? Like 3?
Yeah, like more than that, bro.
Like there was like 3-4 gigs in a row, and you literally was like all of them. You just got like
it was the first ever UK tour, and like no one knew them. Like they blew up now, but it's like back then I was like all about it.
You're like nearly 7 foot. Like you stick out in the crowd. They spotted you every time. What about you, bro?
You know what? I think Mick Gordon.
Oh, that's a good shout.
Ooh.
Yeah. Make the dirtiest track possible.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Well, I live in hope for an Architects collab, because I think that'd work well with you guys. I think
Yeah,
that'd be really good.
I do love Architects.
Definitely get Sam Carter on, do some blood.
Yeah. Show us how it's done.
So to lead us out there, guys, is there anything you want to let people know moving forward?
Keep your eyes and ears peeled, I guess. We've been working on a lot of stuff. It's taken a while to get there, as it does behind the scenes with every band. But we're keen for it, man. We want to like show people why we're headlining summer and why we're getting these opportunities. Like we want to create more of them opportunities and play like your bigger festivals, your downloads, your Bloodstock, stuff like that.
Give us a chance. We'll
Yeah.
smash it,
Like I say, we always put 110% in, and we just got to kind of earn that back right now, because obviously we've been on a hiatus.
Yeah.
And then people kind of drop off, I guess, because there's always so many new bands out there, which is great. But like, we've got to kind of like stick out and be like, why should you come watch us? So hopefully this year we can prove that with our releases.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for coming on today, guys. It's been